One factor that caused earnings to not be more positive than they ended up being was companies who do a lot of business outside of the United States. And one way that we advise people that they can reduce the risk in their investment portfolio or their stock market portfolio
right now
is by investing in only US companies. And the reason for that is that companies outside of the US usually carry a lot more risk. They're a lot more volatile because capitalism is not thriving in the rest of the world right now, like it is in the US.
Right.
And it was interesting what came out with these earnings reports, because companies who do most of their business, more than half their business in the United States, they actually had an earnings growth rate of about 3%. And companies who do most of their business outside of the United States that are on the S&P 500 had an earnings decline of 10%, which is big. So,
and the overall revenue, so remember, revenue is your total money coming into the company, but then you have costs. You got to take the costs off, and that's your profit. Profit's what's most important. But the overall revenue for these S&P 500 companies is up 4%. The biggest sector of the economy that, or of these companies that did the best was consumer discretionary. And so that's positive. They had the highest earnings growth rate, and people are still spending money. I mean, what's my favorite store, Jesse?
Scheels, everyone probably knows that.
Yeah, everybody probably. My favorite store in the whole world is Scheels here in Lincoln. They're not paying me to say that. I just love Scheels, but Scheels is packed all the time. It seems like it. You know, you go on the weekend and Scheels, you can't hardly find a parking place, and people are in there. They're happy. They have great service. They're working hard. The people that work there work hard, and that's what's going on all over the country. You know, the places I've traveled, companies that are sticking to their knitting and focusing on serving customers and not woke stuff and not ESG and not different kind of political issues, those companies are thriving and are making money.